Hi, I see a lot of people amongst my clients and people who want to work with me, they see signs from their ex, but they don't know what to make of those signs. So they ask friends and they say, I've seen this from my ex. And their friends would say, yes, that's definitely a sign that they want to get back with you. And then they ask another friend and then the other friend say like, no, it's actually a bad sign that they're doing this. So that's why I'm shooting this video, to explain you a little bit. And I've put together the 15 signs that your ex wants to get back with you. Bear with me till the end, because at the end I will share all the tips, all the things you could be doing today if you want to get back with your ex using those signals. If you only see one or two signals, one of two of them, you might just be on the hook. So that's definitely not a good sign yet to get back with your ex. If you see 4, 5, 6, up to 10, 15, this is great. You have great chance to get back with your ex. Before I start, just to remind you, there's a quiz. I put together a quiz so you have a chance to know if you have any possibility to get back with the ex. It's a quiz. It takes 2 minutes to complete. It's totally free, and you get the score telling you your probability of getting back with your ex. I left a link in the first comment of the video and also in the description. Let's get to it. 15 reasons or 15 signs your ex wants to get back with you. The first one is your ex contacts you without having done it before. So out of the blue, they decide to get in touch with you. This is a great sign. This is a great sign. Again, remember, you have to be confident. You have to be confident that you're going to get back together. And therefore, when you receive a text, don't overthink it. It's a great sign. They want to contact you. Therefore, it's probably the first step for them to get back with you. Your ex tells you about your good old times, what we call the best couple memories. This is extremely strong. It's extremely strong because as people remember these great memories together, it builds the emotional connection stronger and stronger. So they could share that by message or in person, but it shows that there's nostalgia in their mind, that they miss being with you, that they miss experiencing things with you. Extremely good sign. Number 3, your ex asks if you're in a relationship or if you're on dating sites. So why are they asking that? Why are they doing this kind of things? It's a behavior that we see a lot with people who just decided to break up or who suffer the breakup. They test things. They want to test things. They want to understand a little bit yourself. And so they want to ask these 3 questions, basically. Are you no longer an option in their life? Have you moved on? Or does your ex have any less space in your life? So they want to test, they want to see exactly, they want to really have this by this question, they want to see where they are in your heart, basically. If I take this image, which is a bit naive or cheesy, I'd say. So yeah, it's a very good sign if they ask you this. Number 4, your ex looks at your Instagram stories and they like your Facebook post. Again, if they're active, if they are following you, if they are interacting with you, this is a really, really, really good sign. It means that your ex want to get back with you because they want to interact with you. And maybe they're scared to text you or call you or meet with you, but maybe for them it's the first step is just to like anything you post on Instagram or Facebook. Number 5 is your ex comments or response to your comments on social media. And that's a little bit different than just liking. When they comment, maybe they are trying to confuse yourself. Maybe they are trying to manipulate yourself. And that's a lot of people, they overthink when they receive things like that. My advice for you today is don't fall into that in looking at this very negatively, in looking at this like your ex wants to manipulate you and fuck up with your brain, basically. If they're doing that, again, it's an interaction. They want to get back with you. Be confident. They are trying that to tease you, maybe, So don't overthink and look at all the list. We're just halfway through. Look at all the list, mark them down, maybe take a piece of paper and tick if you have any of those signs and see whether you're in the right space or not to get back with them. Number 6, your ex wants to see you face to face. Obviously, it's a very, very good sign. They want, they miss that contact. They missed seeing you for real. My advice is just during the date, be funny and light. Don't talk about your problems. Don't talk about why you broke up. Don't fall into explanations. Don't beg or don't offer a gift, for example. Be light and funny. Just project yourself as being on the first date with your ex. That's be fun and that's it. That's it. Your ex wants to become friends with you. That's a tricky one. So you have two ways of thinking. So either they do that to feel good, and they want to see like, oh yeah, my ex is still hitting on me. We're still friends, but he's so into me or she's so into me. That's could be a danger. If you see things like that, it's very negative. However, it could be a trap for them. They might be falling in a trap that they set themselves. Being in the friend zone is okay as long as you stay in that friend zone for a short or limited period of time. Weeks, it shouldn't stay more than months. But if you see that being friends helps you to be closer and it helps you grow your relationship from that stage, that's totally fine. The only thing I would remind you is to get into radio silence if you see that you're in the friend zone and nothing progresses between you guys. Otherwise, friend zone is okay as long as you're the friend who progress or gets the feelings, the emotion climbing a little bit. Your ex speaks well of your relationship. So again, whether it's to you or to your friends or common friends, as they say a great thing about you, it's a sign that actually they miss that relationship, that they miss that experiences that you got together. I miss my ex. We're gonna get back together. So exactly, yeah. This sign is extremely strong. The number 9 is your ex is sad without you. It's something we see a lot. I need some water. Your ex is sad without you. It's very common. And the way you can understand if they're sad, first is that when they share strange things online, depressing quotes, or maybe they're sharing a sad song, or all these kind of things where you say like, maybe they're not in the right mood. The other way to see if someone is sad, or the other way people hide that they're sad, is that when they show they're so much happy. So they're over the top. You just broke up and the next day they're on the beach having beach parties, or they're at parties and they're with people and super smiling and stuff. It doesn't work like this. Even if they make the decision to break up with you, nobody is happy after a breakup, even if they make that decision. After for days and sometimes weeks, you're a bit down of taking that decision, even if you make that decision. So that's actually a very good sign that your ex actually might be consider going back with you because they are sad. Number 10, text or call by mistake, or the drunk text as we call them as well, some of them. So again, watch them positively. Of course, maybe you prefer that they were consciously texting you and telling you great things, or sharing their feelings, etc. However, what you have to remember, if someone texts you by mistake or when they are drunk, it's their unconscious part of the brain that might be texting you. And actually, that's a great thing, because the unconscious part of the brain is extremely powerful and they know what's good for them. So they know so it means that in the back of their head, they still have very strong connection between you and them. And so if they are drunk texting you, it means that there's something in their head, they still think about you, and there's a high chance that they want to get back with you. Sometimes we always say that when you're drunk, it's your true self. So, people are shy, but actually deep inside they really they're funny people, and when they're drunk, they become their true personality, they reveal their true personality. So maybe when they drunk text you, that's a sign that that's exactly how they feel. They're not hiding anymore behind a mask. Number 11, your ex has not had anyone for at least a month. So either it's to recover from the long relationship. Maybe they suffered and they need a break, which is fine. Or actually, it's because they just miss being with you. They can't see themselves being in a couple because actually the way you were together was great, and they can't picture themselves with someone else because you are the one. Remember, be confident, you are the one. Number 12, your ex keeps your couple expression. So when I say couple expressions, the way you call yourself, so your nicknames, maybe your jokes and phrases or references, all these kind of things. When you're in touch with them, you see that it shows that they behave a little bit like you were when you were in a couple. Hence, they miss you. Hence, they want to get back with you. Number 13, your ex look at the stories of people you know. So we talked about the posts you share, but sometimes people don't want to show that they're interested in the way they sort of signal that they want to get back with you. They share stories, they follow stories and some of your friends. So it's something you'll notice when people would start telling you, oh yeah, I've seen that your ex is following me and she or he's seeing my stories. He wasn't or she wasn't before. It's a bit new, it's a new behavior, it's something I've noticed. So it could be just out of curiosity, or it's just a bit of jealousy. And when there's jealousy, there's feeling. And when there's feeling, hey, it's a sign that it might want to get back with you, right? So yeah, very good sign, this one. 14 is your ex replies maybe when you suggest if you could get back together. So first, it could be to make you digest the breakup. They just want to manage yourself, manage your expectation. However, when there's a maybe, there's a possibility. It's not a no. So the maybe, think about it, maybe it means there's an option. There's a way to fix it. There's a way to get back together. So when they say maybe, it's because it's going to happen, right? So maybe it's not a common sign, but maybe if you see that they're a bit vague, that's a very good sign. Because if it's a maybe, that's yes, right? Sometimes when people don't want to say yes, they're just lying by saying maybe. I don't have an example out of my top of my head, but you'll find one. Actually, put a comment. What could be a maybe? The 15, the last one. And after, bear with me, I'm gonna share with you extremely good tips on what works and what doesn't work for you right now. Your ex is getting on his or her best to see you. So it could be either, again, we have two ways of things. It could be revenge. They want to be together. You were not together for 6 months. They get, you see them on a date and they're super slim, super fit or whatever. Maybe it's the body revenge. Also, it could be because they really want to be at their best. They really want to impress you. They really want to seduce you because they want to get back with you, right? So see it as a very positive sign as well. Again, if you take just one sign, it doesn't work necessarily. But if you start counting 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 signs, that's actually really, really good. If you're not sure about if you have any chance to get back with your ex, again, take the quiz today. It takes 2 minutes, it's totally free. You'll get the answer and you'll know right away if you have any chance to get back with your ex. Now, what doesn't work? What doesn't work? It's pretending that you don't care. You just broke up with potentially the love of your life. You cannot just don't care. And they would know that it doesn't work like this. They would know that you're faking it. So pretending that you don't care actually doesn't work. I'm a believer that it would harm you more than protect you. You can be neutral, but saying like, yeah, I don't care about this woman or I don't care about this guy. We've been together for 10 years, but it's forgotten. The other thing that doesn't work is to artificially create jealousy. If you fall in love with someone, if you find someone that attracts you, if you feel happier with someone else, that's fine, but don't create fake relationship. Don't pretend that you're in a couple if you're not. Don't lie, don't fake it, because as you would want to get back with your ex, they would bring this back to your face. So again, it doesn't work because they know you really well. So if you fake it, they will spy it right away. So what works? What works is to be confident. You can do it. I've helped hundreds of people getting back together. I can guarantee you confidence is key, so you have the ability, you can be the one responsible for that success. If you show confidence, if you show positivity, you become a magnet for your ex, and they would want to get back with you. And that's the beauty of being confident, is when you're confident, you don't necessarily have to do the effort, you don't have to, they would do the effort, they would be attracted to you. And that's the beauty of things. If you have any questions or if you're struggling with this concept, please leave me your comments. I will answer. I answer all the comments one by one, and I love to hear your stories. What works is also what I call the high interest and the low attachment. So high interest is when you have a chat with your ex. Really listen with high intention. Really take notes of what they say. Be very, very empathetic. Use the best listening skills, your attention to really listen to what they say. So pay attention to who they are. However, it doesn't mean that you should be very attached. So it's not like you don't care, but you have very high interest, but low attachment. So this way you can protect yourself whether there's no responses back. And also by being with a low attachment, it's also a way for you to be more attractive, because that's the law of attraction that I talk a lot in my videos. If you're too attached, if you're too keen, you'll be less attractive. So high interest, you're super interested in the person, you're actively listening to them, but you keep a low attachment. And the last one is to change yourself, be the best version of yourself. If you broke up, if your ex decided to dump you, it's probably because there's something wrong, something that didn't work. Figure out what it is. Figure out if there's something you can do today about it. Figure out how you can change your life, how you can change yourself, how you can be a better person. So when they see you the next time, they'll see right away that it could fit. They could see right away that there's a future together, and they can see right away that you could get back together. It's super important, this one. Well, these were the 15 signs your ex will come back to you. If you have any other questions or anything, again, feel free to comment, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.